Julia Trubkina, star of 90 Day, The Last Resort, is talking candidly about Brandon Gibbs' startling illness that sent him to the hospital recently. Brandon from Virginia met Julia from Russia when his friend saw her dancing at a club. That day, Brandon intended to wed go-go dancer Julia. However, they were married in April 2020 during 90DF Season 8. Brandon and Julia appeared to be the ideal match, overcoming his parents' persistent criticism to establish a happy marriage. But Julia didn't want children, whereas Brandon did. When Julia wished to resume her dancing career, Brandon also made fun of her. In 2024, Julia and Brandon traveled to Arizona for group therapy aimed at resolving the fundamental problems in their marriage. The encounter exposed all the flaws Julia had successfully concealed. In a recent interview with Parade, Julia disclosed that Brandon suffers from acute anxiety. Brandon's illness was so severe that he even needed to be admitted to the hospital. Julia said, "I never meet innocent people like Brandon," before stating that he had to visit the hospital due to a big level of anxiousness. Julia remembered that his heart almost like stopped basically during the Tell-All Season 6 filming of Happily Ever After. "I don't know sometimes how to deal because I never have experienced that," Julia said, unable to contain her tears. What Brandon and Julia's relationship will mean after his hospitalization. On 90 Day, The Last Resort, Brandon's interactions with his fellow cast members led to him being called unpleasant names. Although Julia and Jasmine had become close on set and appear to be pals, Julia remembered Jasmine calling Brandon a fart. Julia wished she could explain to Jasmine that Brandon's inability to be approachable was due to his anxiety problems. But until the interview, Julia had never discussed Brandon's illness. Brandon decided not to post about the problem on social media. For the past few months, Brandon and Julia had been having quiet marital difficulties.